Time. How good's it feel to be back here in
Ryan Newman, stunning win.
It's been. Got to thank Granger and Caterpillar, Coca-Cola, Monster Energy for supporting our series, and Chevrolet, all the people, Kalahari that help us out, Aggressive Hydraulics. The list goes on and on. But man, just gutsy call by Luke. I called for 2 tires and he called for none, and I've won more races with no tires than I have with 4. So just proud of these guys. We had a good car all day, kept it out of trouble, and collected in the end.
A couple of years ago, you used up Larson to make the chase. Were you thinking about that at all as he was chasing you down?
I went into 3, trust me. I went into 3 looking at my 8-post mirror. I knew he was down there, but it took my car forever to get going, and we liked air in the tires, so I'm spent, man. I had the chills at lap 150. I'm done.
Ryan Newman.
Everybody. Unbelievable win here. He stays out late in the race. And that's about all he needed. And his old tires held off the guys with new tires. So that was the Phoenix International Raceway race here for the first time here this season. Ryan Newman, once again, this is his old car, but his Granger paint scheme ends up bringing home the victory. The first victory in a while for Richard Childress Racing. So congrats to Richard Childress and everybody over at RCR. They did it. What a move. Okay, so this was the Camping World 500. We had a saxophone national anthem. Also, we had a Chevy SS pace car. Joey Logano started out on the pole. On lap 28, once again, everybody, Corey LaJoie. Like I said before in review videos, taking over for Brian Scott as the caution maker. Ryan Newman, congrats to him, all of his fans across the world, let's say. So, we're only going to race here a couple more times until the fall 2018 season race. And so this layout of this track will be gone soon, so I guess enjoy it now. But Joey Logano started out on the pole. We had a caution on lap 28, Corey LaJoie and Reed Sorensen. Corey ended up hitting the dogleg wall. His car was okay. He ended up being able to, keep going in the race. The first segment ended with not much happening after that. Joey Logano, it looked like he was going to have, the best car of the day at the end of that first segment. Congrats to Joey getting some points there. And after the second stage got started, once again, Corey LaJoie bringing out another caution. During that caution, Joey Logano got caught speeding on pit road, which basically costed him his whole day, it seemed. Wow, it kind of looks like there's a bus levitating right there. So, Joey Logano ends up blowing his day right there with that whole speeding on pit road move. Then, after the end of the, segment 2, we had Chase Elliott winning stage number 2. After stage 2 got started, we had a third caution on lap 192 for Matt Kenseth. He blew a tire and hit the wall pretty hard. His radiator fluid started draining out of his car immediately. Big hit there for Matt Kenseth in his Pods car. Shout out to Big Show doing Pods Tide commercials with Matt Kenseth this year. And then we had 119 laps to go after that. Caution 4 would be for David Reagan. He had a flat tire, and he ended up taking out 50 Shades of Grey Goldling. So, shout out to him. Too bad his day got ended right there. With 55 to go, there was another caution. After that, we had another caution with 6 laps to go, and Joey Logano ended up blowing his right front. And this time, that ended up causing Kyle Busch the whole race. He had about a plus 4 or 5 second lead on the guy who normally wins here, Kevin Harvick. But once again, Kevin Harvick not having that Hendrick horsepower that he's used to and the good car, He ends up fighting his car most of the day. So Kevin Harvick not doing too good here today. So Kyle Busch ends up, coming in as the leader into pit road. And we had a couple guys stay out. And Ryan Newman was one of the guys that stayed out. So congrats to Ryan Newman, RCR, and all of his fans out there. So that was the Camping World 500. We had a total of 314 laps. All 314 laps were completed with a fastest lap of 132.729 miles per hour. We had a best lap time of 27.123 seconds and 8 cautions, everybody. Ryan Newman brings it home in first place. Congrats to him. I think he led 2 laps, and that's really all it took. Kyle Larson ends up bringing it home in second. What a good run for him. Kyle Busch ends up finishing third. Too bad for that late caution there, Kyle Busch. It's kind of funny. Joey Logano ends up costing Kyle Busch the race with a flat tire. Fourth place is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. getting a good run in his Ford. Brad Keselowski, my pick for who will win, comes in 5th. Kevin Harvick finishes 6th. He's used to winning these races, but I think that's with Hendrick or Chevrolet Motors. Daniel Suarez, as he's known to us, but in Mexico, I guess they call him Danny Suarez. He finishes 7th place in his Toyota. 8th place is Eric Jones. Good run for him. Jimmy Johnson finishes 9th. Not too good of a day for him. Denny Hamlin finishes 10th. I guess if you're finishing in the top 10, that's a good day for you. Martin Truex Jr. finishes 11th, last week's winner at Las Vegas. Chase Elliott has a decent day today. He ends up finishing 12th. Clint Bowyer is in 13th in his unsponsored Haas car. Well, Haas sponsors him because nobody else will. So, congrats to Clint Bowyer finishing 13th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his Sam Bass Exalta car finishes 14th. Jamie McMurray finishes 15th. Ty Dillon, good run for him. He finishes 16th. Eric Almirola finishes 17th. We got Austin Dillon in 18th. Trevor Bayne is 19th. 20th goes to Casey Kane. 21st is Paul Menard. 22nd is Danica Patrick. 23rd is Ryan Blaney, who had a very decent weekend. Shout out to Ryan Blaney. Getting it done in the Fords. But the Fords have been doing really good since the start of the season. Maybe there's something going down that we don't know about. But congrats to him. Ryan Blaney, decent day. Michael McDowell brings his ride home in 24th. 25th is Kurt Busch. AJ Allmendinger's 26th. Chris Buescher finishes 27th. And that's the last of the cars on the lead lap. We have Landon Castle coming in 28th, a lap down. Matt DiBenedetto in 29th, a lap down. Reed Sorensen is in 30th, 2 laps down. Joey Logano finishes 7 laps down in 31st. 32nd is Timmy Hill. Derek Cope makes his return. He finishes 33rd. Cole Witt is 34th. David Reagan is 35th. Greg Goldling finishes 36th. Matt Kenseth, once again, he hits the wall. He finishes 37th, 124 laps down. And Corey LaJoie, the caution maker, finishes 199 laps down in his Toyota. And 39th place goes to Jeffrey Earnhardt, who has an early exit here at Phoenix. I swear, he just started, blew up, and parked or something like that. So that was it. Phoenix International Raceway, everybody. Ryan Newman, congrats once again. Next week, we head off to Auto Club Speedway for the Auto Club 400. That's on Sunday, March 26th. Another 3:30 p.m. Eastern start time, and that race will be on Fox. After that, we are in the month of April. Sunday, April 2nd, not only WrestleMania going on, but we have the STP 500 at Martinsville Speedway. This race will be on Fox Sports 1. You would think they would want a Martinsville race on Fox, but I guess they're going with Fox Sports 1 on that one. After that, April 9th, it's time for the Texas Motor Speedway and the O'Reilly Parts 500. Texas Motor Speedway coming on up. and they resurfaced the track. I guess they changed the banking a little bit, so the speeds and the whole race and everything might be a little bit different coming up at Texas. And once again, that's on April 9th, a 1:30 p.m. Eastern start time. That Texas race will be on Fox. And then we head to Bristol Motor Speedway, April 23rd. Okay, so from April 9th to April 23rd, there's a little break there. I'm guessing that's Easter. I'm not too sure. But April 23rd, NASCAR will return with Bristol Motor Speedway. And that's a day race. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern. The Food City 500, that race will be on Fox. Okay, that's about as far as we will go out. Once again, this is time. It's time for the Who Will Win winners. Nobody picked Ryan Newman, guys. We didn't have one person pick Ryan Newman. I guess you guys aren't sidekicks this week. Maybe next week. My pick did not win. Also, I picked Brad Keselowski. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I am out of Phoenix. I'm going to head to California for the Auto Club. What was it? Auto Club 500? Yeah, oh, it's the Auto Club 400. Once again, grats to Ryan Newman, Richard Childress Racing, all of Ryan Newman's fans out there, and RCR fans. Grats to you guys. We'll see you guys in California.